Good morning.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, let's go! Let's go!
Welcome to the 237 podcast. My name is Chris Ham.
Sorry, they gave me sugar.
He did not.
Give you any sugar. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves or what?
My name is Kelly Ethan.
You can call me Robert Owens.
What is with you
We are here with the 237 podcast. I'll be your host today.
With Chris Ham Sandwich. I'm so sorry.
So first question of the day.
Alright,
A quesadilla without any cheese. Is it a dia?
I don't want to answer for fear of the cross.
It is a dia. I have no fear of the cross.
As a Christian university Owen, he should have fear of the cross.
I have the fear of the cross.
Oh, I understand.
Wait, what do you mean cross? Like
Capital F. Fear.
Fear.
No,
like fear is in
when
like
Chris
respect.
was like fear of cross.
So this is an interesting podcast. We're going to try something out today.
What'd you say?
We're going to try something out today.
Okay.
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit fresh, a little bit fancy, a little bit free. They're going to question what's happening over there. Ethan is currently throwing a football around. And it's probably
energy,
obnoxious and probably
so
distracting right now. So, like, we're going to, like I said, going to try something new. Our good friend Owen.
That's me.
That's him.
Robert.
Is going to be reading out some questions that we'll be answering today. Why don't you get started?
Alright, briefly, I'll explain why I said Robert Owens.
Oh.
My middle name is Robert.
What?
And I always, after my grandfather. And I always decided that if I made it big as an actor or a writer or something, my name for Hollywood would be Robert Owens, because no one actually knows how to pronounce Dougherty when they see it.
Sure.
You two are evidence of that.
Yep.
So,
Facts.
yeah.
Dude, I like it.
You didn't
if
know
we
how
get
to say
big,
my name until like
then
last
you
week.
should just start always using your name as that, just in case we get big. We probably
That's
won't.
fair.
But just start using it.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Alright, so we started off with the question about the queso and the dia.
Yep.
But really, we're going to spend this episode talking about just questions that I found on the internet. So I found this on a website called Mantelligence. It's an article titled 58 Questions to Ask Friends. 58 quacks. Whoa, do that again. Oh, wonderful. Ethan's going to do that 58 times, and then we're going to stop the podcast. No, 58 Questions to Ask Friends to quickly spark great conversations. It's by a man named Brian. There's no last name.
I think it's, you know what, everybody? Golf clap for Brian.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things like Beyonce or Halsey. Brian. Alright. So, that's the name of the article. I'll be putting that out on our Twitter. You can find us on Twitter at the237podcast.
That's up.
You can also find us on our Instagram at the_237podcast.
Or
the
YouTube, which is where we actually post this stuff.
Yes.
Or you can find us at Cedarville University. We're just here.
Just actually find us.
Yeah, we just go to school here.
Walking around.
Yeah, I
On our way
exist.
to Chuck's. That's how you know we go here.
The
'cause we know what
boys.
the food places are called.
Ethan went to Chuck's when everyone else went to Stingers today.
I did.
I also went to Chuck's,
Oh,
actually.
word.
Because I got lost behind the group talking to
Well, I
a
feel
friend
left
of mine's
out.
girlfriend. And I just saw part of the group going to Chuck's, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're going in there.
We had a banger time going to Chuck's.
It was the Korean beef with the barbecue on it. Oh, yeah. That was good. That was a
We
good call.
had
putting
the
it on
beef.
bun.
Well, no copyright.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay. What's our first question today, Owen?
So the first question is actually question 8 on the list of 58.
Excellent.
Because the first 7 were a little sappy.
A little sappy.
Yeah, just kind of get into like your emotions and stuff.
Oh,
and
I
can't do that.
if we're
This is a
quite-
237 podcast,
Yeah,
not the
right.
Emotion Boys podcast.
Yeah,
exactly.
We should make a spin-off podcast called the Emotion Boys podcast.
Let's finish this one first.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So first question: if you could do anything for the rest of your life, what would that be?
This podcast.
So, and then it explains, money aside, this question is perfect for starting a conversation because it can take literally any direction and be expanded upon indefinitely. So we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah, I literally would do this podcast. I love this so much.
I'm having
not
a
even
great
kidding.
time with this, yeah.
Having a
Like,
good time.
we literally filmed... Stop. We filmed last episode 20 minutes ago, and we were supposed to stop, because we typically just film, like, one and done, but it was too fun. So we were like, we gotta keep going.
Well, here's where I come in. A bit of housekeeping. We're thinking about increasing the
Can you
rate.
pause for a second?
Yes, sir.
This is a new segment, by the way, called Chris's Housekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
definitely.
so here's Welcome to Chris's housekeeping.
The important part of the podcast.
We're going to get some intro music for this.
Oh, yes, we will.
It's just going to be a vacuum cleaner.
Perfect. Oh, my goodness.
Squeegee of some cleaning mirror.
Just until we have the soundboard, just...
Yeah.
And welcome to Chris's housekeeping.
Is that your vacuum noise?
Sorry!
It was great, Ethan. Thank you so much. Hey, golf clap for Ethan. Okay, so my housekeeping. Basically, we're thinking about increasing the rate in which we upload these podcasts from 2 a week to 3 a week.
We're having too much fun. Sorry.
We're having a good time. I'm not going to sing it again because, I mean, that would just, like...
We're
having a good time. We're having a good time.
Stop.
Queen's going to come into our room and behead us all.
Well,
like, Freddie Mercury is going to rise from the
he's
grave.
not alive.
Yeah, he did. Anyway, so yeah, we're thinking about increasing the rate. We are really having a genuinely good time recording these and uploading these. And we'll probably start next week. We'll finish out this week with the podcasts that we've recorded and are currently recording. And
I just wish Owen was here.
Yeah, it would be a real shame if he wasn't here. I think I just ruined your joke. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, bro.
Gosh dang it.
It's been a
At
long
least we've got
time.
Robert.
Yeah, we do have Robert. Thanks
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us again, Robert Owens.
Happy to.
Yeah. But yeah, so just tell
Good
us what you think about it. I don't think we're going to listen. I think we'll still be like uploading 3 a week. But
We're going to, 2 to 3.
2 to
3's
3.
the goal now. Not 2 anymore.
Depending on the homework load for the week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it could get up to 3.
we have an optional third podcast a week. We'll
Yes,
keep you
yes, we
updated.
will.
Just it's mainly also because we have
And
some
we're-
people that are avid podcast listeners and they want more, and we've got some that don't want as much, so they can listen to one a week, and the other people can listen to all of them.
We
So-
will keep you abreast as the story unfolds.
Did
What
you
was
get
that
what that was? 'Cause that was just weird.
Was that just weird?
can you
or was
that
a
is
reference?
that is a classic Louder with Crowder reference, which is
Who's louder with credit?
a different podcast.
It's a very different podcast.
He had
yes.
he had a segment called Breaking News with Perry Matheson, and he would just talk like he had mashed potatoes in his mouth. This is Breaking News with Perry Matheson. I'm the host, Perry
Will we
Matheson.
get copyrighted by another podcast?
No.
Oh my goodness!
Stop throwing the
Gosh,
coasters.
stop it! The
We
coasters!
lost the last one.
So your answer to that first question there is this podcast for the rest of the time.
But okay, so
On a serious note.
okay, I'm gonna give a two-parter. So
Yeah.
one podcast, just because this is really fun. But if I could do anything, okay, I would do. I would travel. Ooh, how would I do this? However, to turn travel into a job. How do you turn traveling into a job?
Travel blogger.
I would be a I would be a vlogger for YouTube, and I would just document my traveling.
The question was like if money wasn't an option, so
Yeah.
travel could just be an answer. You just travel for the
Yeah,
No, I
it's
think I
not
meant
like-
like income-wise.
No, it said money aside.
Really?
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
just something you want to do for the rest of your life, not even
I
a
want
job.
to travel and do a lot of mission trips.
That'd be good.
While recording this podcast.
While recording
Yes,
this
I will
podcast.
never forget to be.
Yeah, maybe that's...
Technology would be good enough. I'll
We'll
still
Skype
be
it.
here, basically.
Or
We'll be in
we
the
could all
middle of
just
Africa.
go with you. Yeah.
Could just go with you.
Dude, the 237
The
podcast
three of
takes
us.
over Africa. Or
Well-
takes not over. Takes on Africa. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
The 237 podcast recolonizes the continent of
I'm
Africa.
so sorry.
Oh, yoink.
I'm
Call it
sorry.
237.
This is why I'm in college. I'm severely uneducated.
What's your answer, Owen?
I'd love to be a private chef. Or stop
Private
throwing
chef.
coasters. I'm taking the coaster away.
No more coasters.
I would love to be a private chef.
Yeah.
I want to go to culinary school, learn all I can there, and then
dates.
pasta dates and
Dates.
upcoming bread dates that I had
Woo!
sold to record these. So putting
And we
that off
thank
for
you,
a week and a
Mr.
half.
Owens.
It's okay. We'll get over it. But it's not a date. It's two friends making bread.
Yeah.
As a date.
That sounds
That's
like a
literally as datey as it
TBH.
is.
No, because I'm not dating until second semester.
True, Jake said
Facts.
no.
He's just
Jake
going
said
on
no.
a date. He's not
Yeah.
dating. He's just going on a
We
date.
talked
We
about
clarified
this.
this last
We talked about
podcast.
this. I don't actually think we talked about that.
Nah, we
Yeah, no,
kind of
no.
got
You
there.
mentioned it.
We basically got halfway there.
Honestly,
Halfway. Oh, oops.
oh,
Copyright.
this is a
Somebody-
copyrighted podcast. Copyright strike.
We're switching the name.
Yeah.
Switching it again after we made all the social media.
To be honest, my answer is probably what I'm going to end up doing anyway. Honestly, just local church ministry.
I respect that.
I'd like to have a family. I'd like to have a wife. Ideally, the Gabrielle woman.
Yo, Gabby.
Yeah. Shout out.
Hey, Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Gabby. I got a picnic basket.
Picnic basket.
You want to get married?
Gosh Got it.
Oh, what? Yeah, so having a family, doing local church ministry, and then just like living somewhere cold. We talked about this last podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Northern Alaska, probably.
Go check out last podcast to find out why I'm mad at Chris.
Yeah. Go check out last podcast to find out why Ethan gets irrationally angry at people mentioning
Just
Cold.
the word cold. Ugh.
Okay, but to go
This
back
water
to
is chill.
Yeah.
you can put on more layers to
Stop.
keep
You
from getting
absolutely
cold.
can. You
But you
absolutely
can't
can. You
take
can't
off so many layers.
always-
Like you can
Oh my
only
gosh. Okay,
You
let
only get
me break
so
this
many
down for you.
fans
Let me
and
break this
stuff
down
like
for you
that.
real quick. I understand partially people's anger with heat, but get this, bro. With heat, it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable. With cold, it actually hurts. Cold brings actual pain. You know how many mornings I walked into school and I was just in pain?
I'd rather be in pain than extreme discomfort.
What? And you can
Oh, yeah.
change the amount of pain based on how much clothing you wear. I think you were just
Yeah, but then once
woefully
you're in the
unprepared.
building, you're like boiling.
I think you were just
Then
woefully...
you
You
take
shed
off
layers,
layers.
Hobie.
Where do I put them?
Did you not have a
Coat
locker?
jacket?
My locker was like,
chair.
my locker was pretty small. I didn't really have room to fit that. in my
Just put it on the
locker.
back of your chair and then carry it with you from class to class.
I always forgot it.
I think that sounds like a you problem.
It
I
does.
would like always forget my like
Hobie,
jackets
honest.
everywhere.
Hobie.
That's fair. But how big was your
Is
school?
it fair?
Actually,
Like
high school?
500 per class. Like over 500 a class. That's actually not even that big for where I'm from.
Oh, that's fair.
There was
Yeah,
like
me
I think
either, actually.
I think my buddy's a part of like 1,000 class.
Yeah.
This school's like 4,000 people.
Well, our class is 995.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
also a college,
Well,
It's true.
technically,
and this is also like a private
Actually, it's a
college.
university.
it is a
Yeah.
university.
It could be like one of the state colleges of like
Oh, my
Ohio
goodness.
State.
Like
Yeah.
or,
23,000.
Yeah.
I was at Virginia Tech. I spent a night
Sorry
there the
about
other
that.
night. Yeah.
Sweet.
I think it's got some like 30-something thousand students.
No way.
It was insane. They have 9 different dining halls.
Oh,
9
what?
different dining halls. And they all have like 10 or 12 options inside those halls. They're literally like food courts.
Yeah.
They're
That's kind of
massive.
cool.
It was really cool, and the food was so good.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Maybe just because it
Virginia-
wasn't Chuck's for a second.
No, Virginia Tech's ranked like top 3
Oh,
food in the nation.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, bad.
So the food is really great. I didn't particularly enjoy it. I really like small schools.
Yeah.
So spending a night there wasn't for me. I don't think I would ever.
Yeah. I
Consider
definitely
transferring
prefer
there.
this for
Yeah.
sure. Let's go to another question.
Okay.
Well,
So-
real quick, the most populous college in the United States looks like University of Southern California. Or wait, no. Never mind, that's the most popular college. My B.
Oh, okay.
My B. Never mind.
All right. So moving on. If you had the option of adopting,
Bopping.
if you had the option to mop, end of question.
Would you?
Yes. Yes. I actually mopped for the whole summer as a busboy. So
Yeah,
yes,
I used to have
would.
to mop at the Dogtopia doggy daycare facility where I worked at. We would mop
Lot of
just
dog
a
poo?
massive-
Just dog
yeah.
pee all day long.
Pee, poo, anything.
You mop poo? Really?
Well, you pick it up then you mop
Yeah.
after.
I was gonna say. I was like,
Mop
that's
like
an
the
issue.
poo residue.
Yeah.
The residue.
Alright, next question.
All right, yeah, we're gonna move on.
Sorry, guys.
If you had the option of adopting a baby fox or a baby koala, which one would you choose?
Cool. Wait a minute. I thought that was easy.
Evan would probably pick the koala.
No, he hates koalas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the joke.
Oh,
He would
Sorry.
adopt it, then like drop kick it.
Our unofficial editor literally hates koalas.
He's
Like,
definitely our
passion.
official editor.
Not
What
official.
are you
Yeah,
talking about?
I credited him
Sure.
in the description of the last
You did?
Oh, good, okay.
of the
Sweet.
Saturday episode.
Okay, our editor Evan hates koalas.
Shout out to Evan Warner.
Like an unreasonable
a real
hatred for them.
cutie.
Yeah, we'll
Doesn't
have to
make
get
sense.
him on the show sometime.
They'll explain it to you guys.
Yeah, he'll explain why.
I'd probably get a fox. I hear they're actually pretty smart.
Yeah. I was chased by a fox once.
Wow.
I was walking back from the gym in my neighborhood, and I was walking with my gallon of water and my phone in my other hand, and I had headphones in. And I saw a fox dart in front of me, and I stopped and I looked at it, and I was like in the light from one of the lamps on the sidewalk. And I just looked at it, and it stopped and it turned towards me, and it started walking towards me.
No
So I
way.
just sprinted and
Are
ran
you
back
serious?
to the gym. It was terrifying. I have no idea if it actually like followed me, but it definitely turned and walked towards me for a second, because I didn't look back after I started running.
How big is a fox?
Size of a small dog.
So it's
Maybe
small, right?
25 pounds. I don't know.
Oh, that's real small.
Yeah, not like
So it wasn't gonna do anything to you.
no. But like they can still bite for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Just-
so I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if
Hopefully.
you raised it from a baby, it would be peaceful. and
Dude, you hear
chill.
those stories of people like raising like chimpanzees and stuff?
No.
Never would I ever.
Yeah.
And they like rip their owners' faces off.
Ooh.
Like
Oh,
for
they're
real, like they
violent.
rip their faces off.
I saw a story of a woman who was talking about, like, she didn't want to have kids, right? So she didn't want to have kids, so she was like, I'll be a dog mom. But then dogs were overdone, and that was too difficult for her. So she like, you know what? I'm going to be a chicken mom. And so she built her entire identity around taking care of this chicken.
Just one chicken?
Just one chicken. And she moved out to the country from, like, New York, and she was like, look, she loves helping us make the bed, and it shows like a video of the chicken up on the bed, like pecking at the sheets. It's literally the most like. It would be funny if it wasn't so profoundly sad. Of this woman to have based her, she left her boyfriend because he didn't want he wasn't ready to move out to the country to take care of one chicken.
You have a chicken. What do you call it?
Nugget.
That's morbid.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
It's also kind of cute, you know.
No, it's not.
This is my chicken nugget.
I think Brutus.
Brutus, huh?
Yeah.
There's a total opposite spectrum there. You look at Chris's chicken.
Nugget
It's
and
all
Brutus.
skinny and mangled.
Yeah.
And it's like barely alive.
It
Look at Brutus. He's like roaring it up. And he's like ready to fight.
I think Slagathor, Destroyer of Worlds, is what I would name my
What the
chicken.
what?
Slagathor.
You already picked your name, don't you?
Destroy-
No, you don't get a second pick.
But that's his nickname. Is
That's a
Slagathor Destroyer.
Lovecraftian name right
Yeah,
there.
it's good
I love
stuff. Yokoshipon.
it. Okay, so
Lovecraft, yeah.
Fox, right?
Fox.
I think Fox. Chris Fox?
The thing is you'd think initially, right, that koalas would be easier to take care of because they're
No,
less
I doubt it.
mobile.
I feel like they're hard
But
to take care
they're very specialized diet.
Yeah.
They're very like.
of. I would just feed it aloe vera.
That's not what they eat.
No, like the stuff you like wipe on yourself when you have sunburn.
It's eucalyptus.
Yeah, but I heard there's eucalyptus in that.
Okay, where did
So-
you hear that from?
The actual container.
I bet. But anyway,
I guess I didn't hear that. I guess I read
I
that.
genuinely feel like the fox is easier to take care of because you just give it meat, and like there's more of a chance that
Basically, how to take care of me.
it'll right. There's more of a chance that it'll attack you, but they're small. You just punch it in the snout if it comes at you.
No.
I would say bop it in the snout. I feel like it's
Yeah,
too
no,
small for you to punch it. You punch it,
Well, I'm
you
not
might
gonna-
knock it out cold.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cave its nose in. Like
Just
you give it like a not like a.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
on
you
the
don't
board.
uppercut.
Connor! What Connor? What is Connor?
You don't uppercut it
Come here.
from like
Give me your mouth.
from the depths of Tartarus.
I'll show you a video. Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Give me your belt.
So-
you
so-
see that?
Hey, is that Conor McGregor? Give me your belt.
Give me your belt.
Left punch. Give me your
Right
belt.
hook. Give me your belt.
Yeah.
Goes up to Orion's belt.
Give me your
Give me your
belt.
belt. What? No. What? Dude, no. Sorry if you guys don't know.
Yeah,
It's an animated
I
video.
can't link that one. It's not
Oh,
Cedarville approved.
That's not. I probably shouldn't watch the video. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that video in a while.
It's
for
been a
my-
long time.
Yeah. There's parts of it that are funny, but it's
Others
definitely
that
not
are-
clean all the way
Yeah,
through.
not Cedarville approved.
No.
Okay, so I think we've all agreed on
All the
foxes,
foxes.
baby
Okay.
foxes.
Next question.
Swipe or no swiping?
You're
Am I
swiping.
right, my guy?
On that fox?
I am swiping.
Foxy
Swiping
swipe right.
down to the next question. If you had to be on a reality TV show, which one would you choose?
Can I answer that with a question?
Yes.
Is cereal soup?
Yes. No. Cereal is a stew.
Owen.
I have to.
This is a speed question.
The speed question? No.
Mm.
Short answer is not cooked.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, me
cooked-
neither. No.
Okay.
It's not.
Well,
No, it's not. Owen, what's your question again?
If you had to be on a reality TV show, which one would you choose?
Like one that exists?
Yeah.
So if I pick American Ninja Warrior, do I immediately become buff enough to be on
No.
that show?
Yeah.
I
I
do.
mean, you can give it a shot. I think we should all, as a hall, go do it.
That'd be
We all
fun.
wear big old Jake said no shirts. We'll go try
It would
out.
probably be Connor that made the farthest.
Oh, for sure.
Probably.
Either Connor or Joseph.
Yeah, I forgot Joseph was athletic.
Yeah. Like
Keep
weirdly
forgetting.
athletic. Yeah.
He's
You
like the most-
can't really tell when you look at him. He just kind of
Yeah.
looks skinny.
Like,
No offense.
I
Joseph.
guess like Luke's athletic, but I've seen the guy do push-ups and
Yeah.
definitely not.
He's done athletics in the past.
He's athletic, but being athletic does not mean fit.
I would probably choose RuPaul's Drag Race.
All right.
That's
we're
a
not gonna
joke.
go there.
That's a joke. All right.
We're gonna
We're
find a
gonna
way to
cut
edit
that
one
piece
out.
out Okay, so for me, realistically, do Animal Planet? Does that like count and stuff?
I don't think so.
Dang.
No, that's
like
like
a
Animal
reality show?
Planet?
Yeah, so like Survivor, The Bachelor,
Oh,
that kind of thing.
Bachelor. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, we're editing that one out too.
I feel like
I don't watch reality TV.
Which one is The Bachelor? Is The Bachelor where it's like a bunch of guys and...
No, Bachelor is where the girls go after the guy.
the thing is,
guys go after the girl.
Is you say you'd like to be on The Bachelor?
I would not.
Well, just think about it.
People do, yeah.
People say that, right?
Say that.
I would never make it past the first 5 minutes on The Bachelor. Or The Bachelorette, rather. Nobody would choose me. Gabby barely chooses me. Let's be real.
That's a fact.
Ooh, self-roast.
Straight up, it's close. It's close. I'm going to be real cheap.
True.
I would probably say Survivor. Not because I think that I would do exceptionally well, but because I think that I learn very quickly, and if coupled with the right people, I could probably take a pretty good charge of the situation.
Yeah. Probably. I need to watch more reality TV. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
No,
you really don't.
But I don't know enough about it.
Keeping up with the Kardashians, I would probably
thinking about it, I don't know that I've seen enough reality TV show to say which one I would like to be on.
I would want to be on Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh gosh. I think probably the only one would be if American Idol counts.
It does.
Yeah. That always seemed fun. I can't sing at all. But I feel like that'd be
cooking
fun.
show.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen.
Hex Kitchen. No, that's fine.
Hell's Kitchen is a place in New York, so it's okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
And also
full of gays now.
Go for what are you talking about?
It's true. You know what? Let's continue.
Come on.
Let's move on.
But meet Gordon Ramsay. Go for it.
I could, yeah.
Do that.
I feel like I've heard mixed things about him because all of his TV personality is all really angry and yelling and forcing people to say yes, chef. But then you go to his own YouTube account, and it's really peaceful cooking, just him in his home kitchen, making food, and it's a real aesthetic. It's wonderful. I've learned to make a lot of food from
It's
there.
honestly a big mood.
It is a big mood. It's a full vibe. It's a
full vibe.
I think
atmosphere.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, damn, dude, I had one in mind. It was well, that's too bad. Well, what are you gonna do about it?
All right, cool, good
Still
talk.
going. But
all right, final answers.
Don't
Something
have
with Gordon Ramsay.
Survivor.
And Ethan is
don't
on the air on that one.
Need to watch more reality TV.
Either that or American Ninja Warrior, possibly.
Possibly. We'll say a tentative American Ninja.
If I get the free muscles, I'll do it.
You get to meet Matt Heisman.
And Akbar Bajabiabila.
Bless you.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
That guy.
Weren't they
that
both NFL players? Or just
one of them was?
Matt Heisman? I think Matt Heisman was a MMA fighter or something.
Okay, then
I don't know if
he was an athlete.
Matt Heisman did something. He was a comedian.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
I think.
Hey, can I do a question?
Yes, go for it.
What secret conspiracy would you like to start?
I'd like to start?
What conspiracy would you like to start?
Does this podcast not count?
Is this a conspiracy?
Could be.
What do you mean?
What?
No, I want to do
I think it already exists.
a nationwide conspiracy.
But the one that New Zealand doesn't exist. And then we've never it's just fake.
I thought that was the Utah one.
Oh,
Utah,
Wyoming.
Or Wyoming.
I heard one about Wyoming, but a year or two before that I heard a thing about New Zealand.
No.
No?
I would like to do that our debt's not real.
I mean,
the Ark?
Our debt.
It's kind of
dead.
not.
Oh, I thought you said the Ark that's not real.
It's kind
of
I was
like, wait, the Ark?
Conspiracy.
That's
not real?
I think a really good conspiracy would be some sort of war just didn't happen. There was somebody told a story about a war that happened or something like that.
And then it just caught on and people thought that it was real?
Yeah, the 100 Years' War doesn't seem real. Well, it wasn't actually really a war, but they later said that they were in this war.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I'd like to start another animal war. The emu Australian war?
No.
Oh, we'll tell you about that in a second. But they lost against these emus. You know what emu is?
Yeah, the ones that run
Australians literally lost against emus in a war.
It's like how the dolphins lost.
They tried to shoot them, but they couldn't because they're so skinny in their heads. So they would just take the bullets and keep coming. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Just take a bullet and keep running. All right.
The Great Emu War was a nuisance wildlife management military operation undertaken in Australia over the latter part of 1932 to address public concern over the number of emus said to be running amok in the Campion district of Western Australia. The unsuccessful attempts to curb the population of emus, a large flightless bird indigenous to Australia, employed soldiers armed with Lewis guns, leading the media to adopt the name Emu War when referring to the incident.
That's amazing.
While a number of the birds were killed, the emu population persisted and continued to cause crop devastation.
Can't they run 60 miles an hour or something?
They can run
that
pretty
fast?
I don't know.
That was a little slower.
I don't know how fast they can run, but
Maybe it's
pretty
not
fast.
60,
Yeah, basically,
but it's
the
definitely like cars.
the Australian lost the emu war.
Honestly, how you gonna beat that?
Very
Yeah.
carefully. Not with a Lewis gun, apparently.
No.
Emus
Chicken
can
fence.
emus can run up to 30 miles per hour. Fun fact: emus flap their wings when running, perhaps as a means of stabilizing themselves when moving fast. They have long necks and legs and can run at speeds of 48 kilometers an hour, or
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking.
if you're not European scum, 30 miles per hour.
Holy crap!
It's not even
European scum, jeez.
It's literally anyone but us.
Due to their highly specialized
Facts.
pelvic limb musculature.
All right, then.
Oh, I wish I was that fast. Who said I'm not?
That would be nice.
You said.
Probably science.
Superpower.
Also,
but-
to
ooh.
refute you, there's according to Wikipedia, there's 4 countries that don't use kilometers, including
Oh, no.
Liberia,
4?
Oh,
Myanmar or Burma,
Myanmar.
the United States, and the United Kingdom. Apparently,
No, that's
Okay,
not
that's
true.
false. You're
I
looking
wonder
you're
why
probably
there's
finding that
that.
on Wikipedia, but
Well,
It's like
there's-
some small
let
village
me
in
check
like
the.
South Suffolkshire.
yeah. So, a question that's typically asked, but a little spin on it. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? But a modest superpower,
You can't do
like,
like
it's nothing.
Let's have real answers.
like
Let's
something
just-
like it's like a superpower, but like it's not super enough to anyone to be like, wow. They just be like, wow.
it's like
Okay,
LSD.
so like a hyper convenience.
Yes.
Not a superpower, but a hyper convenience.
I'm not a superhero, just a hyper convenient man.
Yes.
I want to be able to move things that are 5 pounds or less with my mind.
Okay.
Okay.
That are less than 15 feet away. That's pretty modest.
Okay. Do you know that it's less than 5 pounds before you move it, or do you try?
Do you
and move
try?
it?
You try. You could
Okay.
try.
Yeah. And
Does if
So I'd be like,
If you
No.
attempt to do it on a
Not
person,
capable
do
of
they
face.
feel like
Never do it
like
to
a
a girl.
slight push?
Huh?
Is it like you can't move it if it's over 5 pounds, or it's like you can only move 5 pounds? So like you try to do somebody who's like 100 pounds, and they just feel like a slight push. That's like
I
5
can
pounds
exert 5 pounds on
worth of
anything.
force on anything
I like that.
From-
Within 15
within
feet.
15 feet.
I can exert 5 pounds. That's
Okay.
awesome.
So if
That's
you're
pretty-
sitting,
I'm just playing football and I just like slightly nick
Dude,
someone's ankle.
You could play a video game from across the room, dog.
I would be
Could.
killer at soccer.
you would be great
Yes.
at soccer, and you'd be great at what's that ice game where they
Hockey?
like no
Oh, curling.
curling. Yeah, you'd be great at curling.
Yeah, I would.
You'd be able to like move the pressure
Well,
like
here's
left
the thing.
or right or
Here's
something.
the thing, right? You only need
So
5
question,
pounds
is it
to trip
a
somebody.
constant 5 pounds or is it instantaneous 5 pounds? And I'm
I
like
think
cool
that's
down.
up to you.
I think it's a one push.
I
And
think
I'm
it's a
on cool
one
down.
push. I
You've
think
got
you
a
get.
quick 5 pound force.
I go quick. It's an instantaneous 5 pound hit.
I
Okay.
think you have a 45-second cooldown.
I'll take it.
So like you could absolutely trip somebody with 5 pounds of force.
I think so.
It'd be
Yeah.
hard. I could mess up a lot of toddlers.
You'd have to time it right.
I could just go to the park and just like, heh.
Wait
Hey.
45 seconds.
Be like, oh my gosh, it's
It's
like
weird.
clockwork. These
Yeah,
kids are falling like clockwork.
It's weird.
Here's just me sitting on the bench.
It's weird. My kid falls over every 45 seconds when this one man does this.
There's really like a reporter, and you see me in the bench in the corner, and Lloyd's like, he falls over like it's clockwork. Look at him, Jimmy. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ethan in the background just waves his hand across. How about you, Chris?
Oh, jeez. Let's see. I think probably the ability to. I think this is good. The ability to teleport, but you can't move through walls or anything like that, right? So it's more of a blink. So you move from one place to another unobstructed. Okay.
Like things you can see.
Things you can see,
Okay.
but it's a 2-hour cooldown. Okay. And if something like is obstructing you, like you'll just stop. Like you'll have wasted your teleport.
Mm.
So like within a certain range or whatever, if you can't,
It's got to be a pretty short range. That's a pretty powerful superpower.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you could just kind of stand on a really tall tower and look out very far.
yeah.
and-
So it's not like anything you can see.
It's as
But
far
the-
as you
the
can see without
2-hour
your glasses.
cooldown, though.
So like
Okay, so as far as you can see clearly,
Yes.
as far
he has,
as
he
you
has to
can
take his glasses off.
distinguish.
as
Or he only teleports to his glasses, because that's technically what he's seen.
as far as you can see where your feet would be.
Okay, yeah.
So like I can look and see that I can see where my feet would be right there, right?
in the corner, yeah.
In the corner over there. So
You
like
have to
I
see
can,
where both feet are going to go.
yes, basically.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I see that.
So if in that case, I wouldn't say 2-hour cooldown.
Well, there would have to be
2
some
hour.
cooldown.
Teleport is pretty hard.
Yeah,
Okay, but if you're just going over to the corner.
Yeah, but like, let's be real here. Like, literally, he could dominate like any sport now.
yeah. I feel like if you give it really anything less than an hour cooldown,
Like,
you're just moving really quickly, and it's not actually a hyper convenience. It's actually a legitimate thing.
As long as Chris like knows how to catch a football,
Well,
he
how
would
far
dominate
do
the
you guys-
NFL. He would dominate the NFL.
How far can you guys really see?
You can
Clearly
easily
see.
see from end zone to end zone.
I don't know.
I could.
I don't think I could see like where my feet would be in the other end zone.
Yeah, I think I could distinguish what the end zone is.
I think it would be
Okay.
too far on the horizon line to not really see where specifically my feet would
Either
be.
way, you could see like 30 yards. It's like they pull you off the bench. Like, dude, it's 4th and 30. We're down. We're pulling Chris Ham off the bench, and they put you in. You just teleport to the end zone, and you're just like,
But if you think of it this way, if I
Snag.
have a 2 hour cooldown, I get one of those per football game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why they keep you on the bench till it's time.
Yeah, that's right.
And you probably get paid still like $200,000.
Dude, I'd be a bench warmer for the rest of my life. That sounds like a great deal.
Do you think Chris is worth more than that with that power, being able to do it like once a game? How much would you pay for someone to be able to do that once a game?
To have an assured touchdown once
Well,
a game?
Well,
Chris
to
has
have an
to
assured
catch it.
That's fair.
first down. I mean,
they probably trade him on catching.
If you're not in the
well,
end
he
zone
could
when
he could hand it
starts.
off, and I just blink over.
Oh yeah.
True that.
But also,
I'd pay a
but
lot.
also,
I mean, if you pay a lot for offensive linemen,
You gotta
they are
remember-
useful.
you got to remember,
But-
it's not a teleport. So if there's a wall of people in my way,
Oh,
I can't get
yeah.
over there.
It's like you have to be able to walk there. It's just quick. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Crap.
So maybe not that much then, unless you could really get a good straight shot.
it's like
Can you jump?
I'll
If you
say no.
jump
I'm gonna
up
say
and
no.
see over.
I think that's too
No.
much.
It's got to be literally a straight shot.
It's got to be foot to foot, and I think
Question: if there's like a hill, are you able to go up the hill?
I think so.
Okay.
But like
Okay, so
it's as if I'm just walking from one place to another, right? But it's an instantaneous walk.
Okay.
we've been on this for a long time.
Okay. Your
I think we'll
superpower?
switch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just being able to plug in USB ports the right way on the first try.
That's a really good one.
Yeah,
That's a
because
really
that's
good
probably my biggest inconvenience at the moment.
You'd probably save a lot of time.
Yeah,
Would save a good amount of time.
over my whole lifespan, it would just be, as opposed to.
I'm not changing my answer, but you know what would be another good one?
No, you get to say.
Alright, cool.
Alright. Well, I've
Next
got
one,
another one of my questions from, again, mantelligence.com, because that's just a sick name. I like
Link in
saying
the
that.
description.
If you could live anywhere in the world for a year, where would it be? So we kind of briefly touched on this
Cedarville
with our
University.
discussion about
Cedarville, Ohio.
with our discussion about climates and where we'd rather live with cold or hot. But I'll say, contrary to what I said earlier, I'd like to live in Israel for a year. I think that would be fascinating. Just
Israel's
understanding
really
the
good.
culture, understanding all the background of that, and getting to know that kind of lifestyle. And the food. Love to taste the food.
I would also choose Israel for a much different reason.
Really?
Yes, I would be a freedom fighter.
Okay.
That's all. That's
All
all I
right.
have. I can't tell you my plans, otherwise ISIS is going to hear.
That's a good point.
point.
Everybody knows ISIS
Everybody
is our
knows
only
ISIS is our
listeners.
number one fan.
Yeah.
Is okay. Wow. You can say risky stuff this podcast.
Like what? Name one.
No, I'm not naming them.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
thought. That's what I
um,
thought.
is this like no cost included? Like, is it like you stay there for free for a year, or like I gotta pay to like?
Listen, I'm going to be paying my way through banditry.
I don't plan on paying to be in Israel because I feel like that might get expensive. I don't actually know.
Let's say it's free.
Let's say it's free. Okay, yeah.
For the sake of discussion.
Crap, for a year.
Just for 1 year. Yeah.
Can you go back after the year? Can I just stay there and be
Let's
a
go
freedom fighter
with
for the rest of
let's
my
go
life?
with no.
Alright, cool.
You
You've
could do
got
it for a year and you
1
don't get to go
year.
back.
But you can never go back.
Illinois.
Uh,
So I never have to go back.
That's good.
Ooh.
No, your answer could just be everywhere. north
Actually,
of
no,
the
I have a lot of
Mason-Dixon
family
line.
there. Crap, dang, my family
Yeah,
probably not
that's-
leaving.
Yeah,
Oh,
they wouldn't
crap.
leave
Sorry,
for
Mom.
you.
I'd love to visit you, but I literally cannot go
I-
back.
alright,
I
there.
spent a whole year there, so
I
I can't
physically
ever
cannot
again.
go back.
Right,
You could
this-
also never drive through there.
Mars.
Mars. Okay.
Okay.
So like reasonably, you'd actually be able to
I'd be able
survive
to
there.
survive. And I'm taking.
Would there be some sort of colonization, or would it just be you
Wait a
alone
minute.
on Mars?
I want to
for a
back
year?
up. I know I got to go somewhere, but do you have to define when I go there? Like, can I time travel?
Sure.
Yes, Old West.
Wait,
I mean,
wait,
there are
wait,
no
wait.
rules for this one.
Old West.
Let's
The
do a
Wild
separate
West.
question on a time period you'd love to live in.
Okay, fine.
Okay, cool.
I would go to. Okay, I can't go back though. Crap. Oh, this is terrible.
Yes,
I hate this question.
Okay, never mind. Don't forget the no going back. Because I
Okay.
want to go back to Israel.
Hawaii. I love just tropical. We talked about
Okay,
this.
why?
Okay.
And then you said Israel as well.
I also
We're not
said
going to go
Israel.
into why.
Okay.
Alright, so
Time
now let's
period.
go into time period. Yeah.
Old West.
Why?
Yes.
These
I
stanky,
love
bro.
cowboys, dude.
Really?
Love it, dude.
Okay.
I can see you wearing a nice pair of cowboy
Like,
boots.
if I learned how to, like, handle a gun properly and all that jazz. Like, if I was able to, like, live in that time period and, like, not be, like, an idiot.
Yeah.
And, like, actually do well,
Okay.
I would do it.
So is it you live in that time period having spent the last 18 years here? So, like, from
I
here
still
on
have my
out-
memory of then, of, like,
Okay.
now. But I'm able to live then. Like,
So-
I have the skills.
So you're born in the Wild West knowing what you know now.
Sure.
So you grow up in the Wild West knowing what you know now.
Sure.
Alright. I respect that. Chris Ham?
Man, this is so hard because genuinely, and I'm not saying this because I know she's listening, but I would really miss Gabby. I mean, I really do genuinely love her, and if I went back 200,000 years right now, like I would seriously miss her.
200,000 years? What do you mean?
It's an exaggeration to make a point, but like
Hyperbole.
yeah,
Excuse
whatever
me,
that means.
sir. It's a Christian podcast.
I'm trying to think.
Hyperbole?
That's not a bad word.
No, I meant, like, it's a Christian podcast. We don't believe in 200,000.
I thought
I'm not afraid of the
hyperbole
word.
was like a bad
Don't say
word.
that! Oh my god!
I was like, wait, I don't understand.
Take me away!
Oh heck! Oh no, you
Please
can't
save
say
me.
that,
Oh,
bro.
gosh.
Oh gosh.
Save me from the madman.
I think I would also choose the Wild West.
You can't follow me.
No, I'm serious.
I got there first and I killed you when you arrived.
You're right. Never mind.
Pick a different time period, bub.
Then I'll go back a little bit further and probably say the American Revolution.
Chris is my dad. Probably not.
Alright,
No.
we're gonna go on.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
wait, American Revolution
Yeah.
or the War for Independence? Shout out Dr. Murdoch. I know the distinction.
I don't, so tell me.
So his claim is that it's not the American Revolution, but it's a war for independence, because it wasn't about overthrowing the government that was in place, but it was getting away from the government that was in place and
Okay.
forming a new one.
Okay, so yeah.
And when you think about it like that, it really makes a lot of sense.
the American War for Independence. Yeah.
Dude's got a point.
Because
Yeah.
I would be 18 by the time in my ideal scenario, I'd be 18 by the time the war started, right? Go fight in the war, probably die of like gangrene,
What?
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't afterwards,
War
become a frontiersman.
I
Sure.
respect that. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, just being able to, like, being in America when it was first getting colonized would be lit. Like, forget all, like, if I could be, like, a peaceful, like, colonizer and be like, let's just learn the Indians' ways
Yeah.
and, like, experience America when it was, like, natural America, that'd be awesome, bro.
That would.
We would
I
literally
enjoy
be
that, yeah.
Canada.
Literally be Canada.
Canada's us without as much, like, civilization.
That's fair. Yeah. All
Let's be
right.
real.
Never been to Canada, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
I've never been, but that's just a hypothesis.
It's kind of the reason. It's one of the reasons why I like Alaska, because Alaska's a lot later.
Yeah.
scary.
That's one of the reasons why I like Alaska, because it's so much more wild. You know, it's like
Wild Canada.
yeah. I feel like the more, it's just like I don't know. There's just so much more to explore. You know, like there's a lot to do and a lot more to interact with, and just less civilization. And it's cold. And it's cold. There's mountains.
It is
and
cold,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's
just popped the
cold.
hip.
Ooh, sounds good.
Gosh,
So I think I'd like to live around the 40s, and again, probably in my early 20s.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you would have
So-
gone through the Great Depression and then get drafted in World War II.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
I think that was the height of humanity there.
Okay. So
Question for you:
yes.
retire on a cruise ship? Yes or no? Apparently, it's trending.
No.
No.
People are like retiring on cruise ships.
No.
Not
That's
doing it. Where are you gonna retire?
Alaska.
Okay.
Can you have my answer?
Mountains somewhere.
Montana.
Okay.
It's cheaper to live there, and it's less cold, and it's less depressing.
Easy to get to.
It's easier to get to.
Yeah.
Don't have to go through Canada.
Somewhere on a mountain. Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be fun.
Maybe tropical.
Depends how healthy am I when I'm old.
You'll live to a good 90.
Bumping.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like how long I live. Like how
quality of life?
like how active can I be? Like, am I like
Bumping.
wheelchair ridden? Am I like?
No, but you're not like super spry.
You're
either.
straight up balling.
Like you're able to get around. Wouldn't necessarily say you're driving on your own. but you're in control of your faculties. Like, you know where you are.
Probably doing like somewhere not too crazy. Probably like a retirement home in like Hawaii.
New Zealand, if it existed.
I got a problem with Hawaii.
Maybe Wyoming.
I got
again,
one.
That's not.
Maybe Wyoming, but that's fake. So.
Question for you.
Yeah.
You go back to the Civil War tomorrow.
I do.
All of us do,
I got
right?
drafted. Gosh dang.
Yeah, it's
I
a
really
shame.
shouldn't have signed it.
You're fighting for the Union, obviously.
Well.
Okay, all
All right.
You're talking about my
I don't know, I'm
saucy
from Virginia.
words. And you can bring back one weapon from today.
So you take one weapon with you back to the Civil War.
Yes.
Nuclear launch
Slingshot.
codes.
Interesting
choices.
choices.
You don't even have the weapons.
I'm bringing those two.
two very interesting and distinct
Just kidding.
answers.
I'm changing my answer. I
Yeah,
just
I was
realized that would
pretty
nuke the
good
South,
as well.
and I like the South.
Yeah.
That would also
And also
kill you
kill
guys.
everyone we're trying to free. So that's an issue. Crap. A weapon? You answer. I gotta think for a bit.
I think I would probably take like a good old fashioned machine gun.
Like an M60?
Yeah.
Or like a...
like an M249.
Okay.
Like a light machine gun. You know, just heavy enough to really mow down the Confederates.
Holy crap.
I'd probably take a sniper rifle.
The sniper rifle would be a really good choice.
Yeah.
I am taking a microphone and a laptop, and I will sue you then with this podcast.
Yes.
This podcast.
Exactly.
This
We'll
podcast
just play the 3 episodes.
Yeah,
that we
that'd be
have.
good.
And they will
Fourth
enjoy
one.
the first one, and then they'll hate the second one.
And we don't know what they'll say about the third one
Nope.
yet. I mean, yeah, we do.
I don't think they've hated the second one. It's
It's
just
totally
like
not pre-recorded or filmed right after the third one.
You already said it was within 20 minutes.
Whoops.
All right.
you have any, one last one?
All right, sure. We'll
Let's
make
do
this a
it.
good one. So I'll do a little...
You better make this a heckin' good boy.
All right. I think this will be good. It's a nice serious one, but we can still take it somewhere. What do you hope to achieve by age 50?
Okay. I hope to have gone on multiple mission trips and have been able to like do mission trips where it's like obviously the main goal being of advancing the gospel, but being able to like learn about like new cultures and stuff, and kind of be able to like help them because I'm trying to study civil engineering, so like help with like basic necessities of like infrastructure, water systems, and all that jazz. So kind of like helping with that. Just honestly, I'm very like I like people a lot, so like meeting like a lot of people, getting immersed in their cultures and stuff. So by the time I'm 50, honestly, I kind of would actually like to own, or have started like a ministry organization, that like we send like out missionaries that would be in the medical and the engineering field combined.
Wow.
I think probably my only dream by age 50 is to live to age 50.
That's gonna be a hard one.
No, I think genuinely, if I could have raised my kids to be like Christ, have raised a congregation, and watched them grow, and to have led a successful marriage, I think that's pretty much all I need. And just all in the light of God, through the strength of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's all I want.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I want $1 million.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I would like to have some sort of legacy for my family. Just leave something that'll last a couple generations.
Forge a bloodline.
Yeah. I want to have a lot of kids, have a super big family.
The Robert
have them
Owens
all
bloodline.
I want to have
live
20
comfortably.
to 50 kids.
No.
I want to have between
Solid
1
4
and
kids.
1 children. No, I'd actually
How many
like.
kids do you guys want?
I would like 2 biological, and then as many as can feasibly adopted.
Owen.
Okay. I toy between 3 and 4.
Mm.
Not 2 and not 1.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I am at the point where I'm like, I'm more playing it up to like how the first 2 play out. So I want to have I want to have 2 kids. I gotta see what kind of deck of cards I get dealt to.
Yeah.
Because if I have 2 girls, I want to adopt 2 boys.
Okay.
If I have a boy and a girl, I want to adopt a boy and a girl.
So you want to have 2 and 2.
I want to have 2 boys, 2 girls,
Okay.
so they can have like a friend. Because for me, it was pretty hard like trying to get like raise up Christian in like secular schools.
Right.
And I don't even know if I want to like send my kids to private school. I also think public school is a good learning experience and growing time.
I think it can be. I think that so I went to private school, and I think I missed a lot of not necessarily persecution, but kind of hardships in the faith of knowing people who weren't Christian, because I went to a private school full of Christian people. It was a Christian, classically educated school.
Yeah.
So I've been surrounded by Christians my whole life, and just recently, a couple weeks ago, I had my first experience around non-Christians who were very vocal about being non-Christian, and that was brand new for me, really shook me, and it was a hard day for me. And I spent time in prayer with you, Ethan, and a couple of the other guys, and so I've recovered from that, but I think having experienced a little bit of that kind of secular worldview would be useful.
Yeah, I agree.
So I've actually talked to Gabby about this. Shout out to Gabby. She knows. But I would like to homeschool until right around 4th or 5th grade or so, and then put them in a public school so they have that faith base, that Christian base, and then they can go off into the world and be tested.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it really combines the best of both worlds.
Okay. Well, maybe last question. I don't know if we have any time. Real quick, speed round. At what age do you want to have kids? Again, this is all subjective because God's
19.
plan is going to rule over ours. But like, at what age do you want to have kids?
I learned this. Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart plans his ways, but the Lord establishes his steps.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I like that.
Anyway,
I like that.
That's good.
probably by 19.
Holy crap!
Aren't you 18?
Yeah, my birthday's really
Shout
very
out
soon.
Gabby.
My birthday's very soon. That's a joke. I think
Yeah,
I'd
I
like
hope
to
so.
start pumping out kids by like 27, 28.
Pumping. I'm
We're not
writing
going to
that
use
down.
that description.
Writing that down. Just a quote from Chris Ham here, guys.
What can I say?
Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll have
Episode-
Twitter quotes for every episode.
For
We didn't do Twitter this episode.
Chris.
No, we did not. We
I do
didn't
like
check Twitter's trending.
This is a special episode.
It is a special
I
episode. It's an episode
wanna
for questioning.
start
It's a get to know you episode.
Pumping.
Yeah, this is host time.
out Kids.
Post time. I love it.
What do you
by
say? Owen?
28.
Probably around then. Yeah.
So what do you-
I want to have a good career underway before then. And
Sorry, what was your answer?
Probably 27, 28.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I want to have a couple years of working under my belt so I have a little money saved
Yeah, for sure.
so that either me or my wife can take time off, depending on which one of us would rather do that.
Mm.
And just spend time with them for the really important years. Yeah.
Well, because I'm not going to graduate till 24, right? Because I'm staying for a year long.
5-year end
yes,
of-
for,
yeah.
Well,
for
5,
my
so you'll
master's.
be graduating at 23, right?
24.
Oh, so I'm young.
What's up?
I'm
Yeah.
young. I'll be
2000.
done with my freshman year before I'm 19.
Yeah. And I'm turning 19
won't.
very, 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 very soon.
Yeah.
And so I'll be 24, and then I'd like to get married before I graduate. You know, obviously.
God's
Lord-
plan.
Yep. It's a Drake song.
Thanks, Drake. Appreciate it for ruining that saying.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
But
I can't say that without thinking of Drake.
But, like-
and then it kind of hurts.
But like, that's 4 or 5 years to spend with my wife, whoever it may be. Hopefully Gabrielle. You know, obviously
Not fine.
that's the end. Okay.
You're the worst, Gabby. Sorry, Gabby.
Thanks for being the only
Just kidding.
consistent listener.
Anyway,
I
that's
my
okay.
plan again, not what I don't know what God has in store. If it's even a wife, if it's even kids. If it is though, I was thinking like 30, 29, 30 because I'm like
Yeah.
I want to have my 20s to spend like if I'm being selfish, I don't know, with my wife,
Yeah.
starting the job, getting things established, and then the second half of life being kids. Because dude, once you dive into kids, like your life is like
Oh,
kids for
that's
the next
kids, yep.
18
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Yep, that's
And then
kids.
if you
So-
want to have multiple kids, it's kids for the next 26 years, like basically.
So do you guys want to? When do you guys want to get married?
My plan was I would love to get married before I leave here.
Yeah.
But if I can't, that's fine,
That's
and
what
I'll
I'm
meet my
thinking.
wife when I can. But if I could, it's a perfect time. There's plenty of Christian girls that are like actually strong Christian girls here, so
Mhm.
it's like.
I think I'd like to propose.
Don't say it. Don't
Oh, yeah,
spoil
no.
it, dude. She listens to
You will
these,
never
bro.
know,
We've
Gabby.
talked-
Chris is
about
never
this.
going to propose.
He's
Keep
afraid of
keep hanging
commitment.
on.
He will never
Keep
do
hanging
it.
on. He'll never do it. Be surprised. It's coming. Not soon.
All right. Bet.
Don't tell
Okay.
her. Don't
Well,
worry.
cool.
I think that's all we have.
Yeah,
for tonight.
is all of our time today.
Sorry.
All right. I had fun.
Good podcast.
Hey, this was a good
So
one.
much
Good
fun.
podcast.
I like
Yeah.
this one.
It was really great. All right, so check us out on social media.
Yep.
Instagram at the_237podcast. Our YouTube is the237podcast.
Presumably you're already there.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Presumably.
But make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a comment asking us some questions.
And don't
Also
forget
topics.
to
Don't forget
to
Yeah, put up some topics.
smash that like button.
Yeah, just Let us know your thoughts, and then check us out on Twitter as well at the 237 podcast.
Hey guys, here we go. Thumbs up right above the microphone so we can get a like that.
1,
like that.
2, 3.
Like
Boom.
that.
There we go. Liked.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm still Chris Ham.
I have been Owen Dougherty.
Ethan Kelly.
And
Oh wait, just kidding. I'm Robert Owens.
yes, this is Robert
Gosh,
Owens. Please.
I don't know who Owen Dougherty is.
Jeez
I actually
Louise.
mispronounced his name. It's Dougherty.
Oh boy, Dougherty.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Oh.
hasta lasagna, no can any on you.
Oh.